These are the kind of routes that you can run. Quick hitch routes, get him the ball, uses big frame to catch the ball. You got routes like this also, the low fade route to where as though he can high point the ball and find it. That's what he's good at. That's what you need to do. Then you got plays like this. We all remember this play. He high points the ball. You put it up there, go get it. 50-50 ball guy, man. He's not a route runner, so this is how you have to use him. Now that you see, I break down a little bit of tape, you see what I'm talking about. Let me know what y'all think. But first, a word from my sponsor. What's going on, man? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. The General, here reporting for duty. And the duty is the day, right? Get up on the spot. The duty is the day, man. I want to know what y'all really think about JJAW Thicker Whiteside. What y'all really think, man? Had a nice little conversation with somebody from the family, somebody from the Fresh family. Shout out to Charles Smith, man. Always commenting, always liking. You know, real loyal dude, man. And we got into a conversation about JJAW Thicker Whiteside, right? And I'm saying this because, you know, the draft is coming up and people saying that how we can't draft receivers. Look at what he did with Nelson Aguilar, Josh Huff, and dudes like that. Understandable. But we do have to understand that Nelson Aguilar is a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, he only had one good year out of 5. Yeah, okay. But back to JJAW Thicker Whiteside. Is it more, because I feel as though both of these things that I'm going to say, they both take a part. Is it more that the talent wasn't there in JJAW Thicker Whiteside, or was he not being used correctly? Now, I just want y'all to think about that for a minute before you hurry up and get on JJAW Thicker Whiteside. Because I have gotten on JJAW Thicker Whiteside. I felt as though he should have been more productive, which he should have been. But he... if you go look at the tape, he was not being used right. He was not being used to red zone, 50-50 balls, stuff like that. He wasn't put in a position as much as he should be to be used like that. They had him running routes. Even in college, he wasn't a route runner. That kind of stuff you can develop. Route running, you can really develop that. You can teach that. That can be learned. Right? So we got that. We got the fact that he was not put in the best position to be the best player that he can be. And that's on the coaches. That's really on the coaches, man. You got this guy for a reason. You wanted him to be an upgrade to Alshon Jeffrey when it was time for him to departure. Cool. But then you think that he's Alshon right now and start having him running Alshon Jeffrey routes. No. Once Alshon goes out, now it is time for you to change your thinking and call plays that's suited better for your player and his talents. The same thing that we were screaming about last year with Carson Wentz. Why y'all not rolling this guy out? Why y'all keeping him in the pocket? He's not a pocket passer. There's nothing wrong with not being a pocket passer. You put him in the best place for him to be, for him to be the best player that he can be. And that goes with JJAW Thicker Whiteside too, man. If you turn on the tape, look at the tape, I'll probably put some plays on here before the video come on. I'm going to see what I can do, man. I'm a busy man, so I'm going to see if I can break that down for y'all. But if you see the crossing routes and stuff, that's really not his thing. Have him run little 5-yard hitch routes. Have him run 10-yard hitch routes. That means a hitch route is you run 5 yards, you turn around, and either the ball's going to be high or the ball's going to be low, and you catch the ball. Right? So, or button hooks, stuff like that. You know, you got this guy running 7-yard crossing patterns with other receivers. Footing's not right. That's on coaching. That's really on coaching, man. I feel as though with the coaches that we got, I feel as though JJAW will have a better year. Not going to say he's going to be like a top receiver or anything, but I think that he will have a better year than he did last year. It's not really hard to do that. I mean, he wasn't very productive. And we want to get on JJAW because of that pass that he dropped against the Lions. But after that game, he did improve, even though it wasn't substantial enough for our liking, because we understand that was our second-round pick. So he should have been playing like a second-round pick. But everybody is not going to play the same. Everybody is not going to come right in. Come on, go ahead. Everybody is not going to come right in and be able to contribute. Maybe it takes a year of development if you are being developed. Maybe it takes a year of getting used to the game speed. So it's not, with this coronavirus thing, it's not really much to talk about in sports. But I'm going to keep getting, I want y'all to start thinking. Not saying that y'all not, but I want y'all to start thinking about the things that I'm telling y'all. Just think about it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Was J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, is it more J.J. Arthur-Whiteside's fault? Or is it the coaching staff's fault? That this dude did not develop, that this dude did not produce on the field the way we think that he should have produced? Comment below. Let me know what y'all think, man. And as always, man, oh yeah. Before I get out of here, man, I know I say, my sign off, stay Philly, stay fresh. I want everybody to make sure, man, y'all out here really staying fresh. When I say fresh, I don't just mean throwing clothes and, make sure your body's clean, make sure your mind is clean, make sure, everything right with your mind, body, and soul, man, because, we seen what this coronavirus is doing to the sports. We seen what it's doing to, the United States as a whole, and more and more of the world than just the United States. So, if you got your kids out of school already, cool. Make sure that they understand. You got to make sure that they understand, man. You got to stay clean. You got to stay fresh. And that's not really a joke. I'm really being serious. You got to make sure that we teach our kids, man. I just got off the phone with my son. You got to make sure that we teach our kids, man, it ain't a game out here right now. You should always be clean, but now it's time to be extra clean. Make sure you get you some, where am I at? Make sure you get you some hand sanitizer at all times. You know what I mean? Make sure you have your kids wash their hands when they come in the house. Make sure if they do go over somebody else's house, that they wash their hands at all times. It's time for us to step up as parents to make sure that our kids are not put in a predicament to where as though they get this flu. You never want them to get sick, but when it's something like this, you definitely don't want that, man. But, I just wanted to hit on that, man, because even though I do this YouTube thing, I still am a person, I still am a parent, and I understand, man. I understand you don't want to never put your kids in a predicament to where as though they're going to be in harm's way. You know what I mean? Physically and mentally. So let's make sure that, we stay up on our children, man. And we stay up on ourselves also. But also comment, let me know what y'all think about what I said about JJ Arthur-Whiteside, man. Is it his fault? Is it the coaching staff, the training staff, whatever? But y'all know what it is. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.